Jake was a native of the breathtaking Pandora planet, where he lived contentedly with his cherished family, his beloved wife, adored children, and even 2 adopted youngsters. One of them was the daughter of his fallen comrade who perished while giving birth, and the other was a human child left behind by the Earth-dwelling visitors who had briefly inhabited Pandora. These children played joyfully with one another, caring for each other under Jake's attentive guidance, learning the art of archery, fishing, and other vital skills. Life was idyllic until one fateful night, when Jake and his wife caught sight of a radiant star streaking across the sky. As it drew near, they were horrified to discover that it was a human spaceship returning to Pandora. The ship's fiery landing sparked a devastating blaze in the jungle, decimating the local wildlife and wreaking havoc. The humans disembarked from their colossal robotic exosuits, armed with formidable weapons and massive vehicles that flattened everything in their path. Heartbroken, Jake and his wife could do nothing but weep at the destruction before them. The sight of humanity's ruthless ways left them pondering when or if humans would ever learn to coexist harmoniously with nature. Meanwhile, at a nearby laboratory, a blue-skinned figure identical to Jake and his family emerged from an experiment gone awry, losing control and attacking those around him. Eventually subdued, the being was informed that he was a human colonel who had been given a new body through advanced technology to survive on Pandora, taking on the appearance of the planet's native inhabitants. Similar transformations had been performed on numerous individuals, evident from the colonel's fellow humanized comrades. In response, Jake and his allies launched a daring raid to sabotage the human supply train, pilfering their weapons and provisions after vanquishing their helicopters. The colonel, alarmed by the impending losses, devised a plan to eliminate Jake, as he was the leader of the indigenous people, commonly referred to as the shipwrecked individuals who resided in the jungle. These shipwrecked people were known for their tenacity in repelling human intruders, consistently thwarting their attempts to enter Jake's domain with their flying creatures. The colonel's superior urged him to pin his hopes on Jake, believing that he could be persuaded to cooperate. The colonel ventured into the jungle with a select group of companions, where they stumbled upon Jake's playful children. Alarmed, the children alerted their father, but before Jake could react, the humans apprehended them. In a valiant effort to protect her offspring, Jake's wife unleashed an arrow, piercing the head of one of the humans. The skirmish commenced, with Jake's wife managing to save her other children. However, the colonel succeeded in abducting his own adopted human child, a youngster who bore a striking resemblance to Jake and his family. That's why he had to look for more. The colonel had also taken control of some of the flying creatures there. Like the local Navi people, they're used those creatures. Everyone goes to find Jake, and reaches an island where people say we have never seen whose picture you are showing us. The colonel thinks that all this is a lie, so he kills a creature of these people. The colonel's son explains to him that these people don't know anything and they only catch fish, so leave them. They don't know anything. The colonel also agrees with his son, but the cruel man still sets their living place on fire while leaving. In this way, he goes to other places and starts killing a lot of innocent Navi people. He asks a lot of questions, but by this time, he doesn't know where Jake has gone. In the same way, all these people see a water creature. They attack it with a chain made of iron and some small missiles. Apart from this, they also attack it with an ultrasonic gun. Due to this, the monster is unable to attack humans, and humans can catch it very easily. That poor monster is floating with his small child, which has never harmed humans, but it was suffering from pain, and in the end, it is ended there. Its small baby roams around and calls it, and humans were happily clapping with great shame that he succeeded in his mission. Seeing all this, the colonel's son is in a lot of pain because he was worried about all these animals, and it was not at all tolerating this upcoming cruelty. Humans catch that creature and take it with them. They go inside his mouth and drill a hole in the upper part of his mouth with a drill machine, from which a yellow liquid comes out. That is such water that whoever drinks it, his age will increase very slowly. That is, he will get many years to live and will not die soon, and the price of this liquid is also in crores of dollars, which he is going to sell in the market and earn a lot of money. The next day, the Navi people see the dying monster creature, and after that, they start saying bad things to Jake. Humans have come here because of you, and now they are killing our creatures, and very soon we too. So whatever happened, happened. The Green Navi leader says that we will compete with humans. After a while, Jake's son goes to meet the biggest monster again and sees that there is a device like an anchor on it. Because of this, the device had stopped the monster there and it was not able to move from there. Because humans intend to kill more monsters to get that liquid, and this time it's the turn of Jake's son's big monster that is also very big in size, from which a lot of liquid can also come out. That's why humans are now trying to kill this monster. The son and the rest are also with him while humans are moving in this direction. The colonel also sees these children from a distance. Jake and the leader find out that their children are in danger, and they pick up their weapons and leave to save them. With great difficulty, the children remove the device from the big monster. Because of this, the monster flies ahead and leaves, and finally its life is saved. But humans are still chasing the children while firing. Here, the leader's daughter is about to die, so Jake's son holds her hand and turns towards him and saves her life. But in a little while, he puts a big net on the children and catches them and brings them on his ship. For a while, the children's parents also come here means Jake, who stops there and sees that his children are tied up by the colonel in front of the ship. The colonel says that if you want to save the children's lives, then come alone on the ship. So Jake decides to go alone for the betterment of everyone. That's why Jake's son's biggest creature friend comes up from under the water and gets on their ship, and with its hands and a stick starts ending the people standing there. It was destroying everything, and seeing this, Jake and the leader's people also get a chance to attack humans, and all those people start heading toward the ship. There is a lot of fighting between humans and all these Navi people. A lot of humans are also killed, and some Navi people too. That water creature jumping from a small ship of humans ends them by pressing them with an iron rope. Jake also comes to the children while competing with humans and gets them released from there. Some children also find their adopted human brother and run away from there and save their lives. During this, Jake's son was ended, and his mother can't control her heart after seeing this and starts screaming while weeping. Jake's two children are again caught by the colonel, and those people are waiting for Jake to come to save them, and seeing this moment, we will kill him. Jake comes there very silently and makes a blast, due to which there is fire everywhere. A lot of humans are also killed. His wife also ends a lot of humans with her arrow forever and ends a human by showing angry eyes. Because she just lost her son, she had pain in her eyes. On seeing the opportunity, the colonel puts a knife on Jake's daughter's neck and tells them to put down their weapons, but during that time, Jake's wife comes there and puts a knife on the colonel's son's neck. Seeing this, the colonel has to leave his daughter. Now finally, there is a hand-to-hand fight between the colonel and Jake. After a lot of difficulties, Jake ends the colonel by strangle. Finally, this cruel colonel starts drowning, but the colonel's son saves him from drowning and brings him to the water. Before ending the movie, just show a little favor and click the like and subscribe button. Let's continue again to the movie story, because the colonel saved his life when Jake's wife had put a knife on him. When the colonel says, "Son, come with me," he gets angry at him and goes to his family, and seeing this, Jake's family is also very happy and loves him like before. Then Jake buries his dead son in the water, and at that time, he was remembering everything old that my son who is dead today. How did I pick him up in my hands when he was born? And today I am also burying him with my own hands.